Despite being married for 15 years, Sherryl Lee Ralph is finally moving in with her husband, Vincent.
Hey.
Check this out. In 15 years, the two have been in a bi-coastal relationship for 15 years. Sherryl worked on Abbot Elementary and kept her anchored in LA, while Vincent's responsibilities had him tied to Philadelphia. But according to a source, regular visits every 2 weeks is no longer enough. Sherryl is moving to Philly. She will travel to LA to work, but the moment the camera stops rolling, she's heading home to her husband. Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
Traditional values on the way things work ain't for everybody.
No.
Miss Sherryl Lee Ralph has been smiling for 20 plus years. No issues, no problems. So she did what works for her. I think one of the problems that we always have is the traditional values and the way we are constructed to believe things are supposed to go in life.
What society says normal is.
The socially constructed things, you try to abide by a certain set of rules that don't really fit who you are. Right. Sometimes they don't fit who you are. You have to do what works for you. And I think that's where people make the mistake in trying to abide by those rules when they really don't align with your traditional values or whatever your values may be. And this is a prime example. Well, fuck what they talk about how it should go. We gonna do what work for us. And I think that's why she's been so happy for so long. And the timing of when they decided to move in, it works for them.
We need more. We need more time with each other. The once every other week, either I come to Philly or you come to LA.
Right.
That's no longer sustainable. You need more. I need more.
Right.
So now we have a meeting of the mind. That's what. That's all. A contract used to be a meeting of the mind.
Oh yeah.
Ocho, you know what?
Oh yeah.
There was no contract where you signed something. We had a meeting of the mind.
Right.
Okay, Ocho. I tell you what. I'm going to deliver you a dozen eggs. And 2 pounds of cheese.
Yeah.
And when you slaughter your hog, you're going to give me a shoulder or you're going to give me some grain. Okay. That was the contract. Somewhere along the lines, you got what you were supposed to get, but didn't give me what I was supposed to get. And so now there was no longer a meeting of the minds. So now we got to put things on an 8x10. We got to have a contract.
Right.
That says, okay, you're going to deliver the pound of cheese and you're going to deliver the egg. And in return, you're going to get this. So the contract that they had with each other, and you know what, Ocho? It was able to be amended on the fly.
Right.
Because when you go into, what am I getting into? Who is this person? Well, you know she was an actress. You know he had responsibilities in Philly, but you decided to tie the knot. Okay. And before they had it like, okay, so what's going to be the agreement?
Right.
Am I going to stay in LA? You stay in Philly. We commute. And that worked for them for 15.
Right.
Hell, I know people get married and they don't sleep in the same bed.
Yeah.
But that worked for them.
I wonder, I should try that. What do you think about I introduced Rail to like having a separate
you and Rail done been living together. Because she's going to think something up. Because anytime you check, that sets off a person's antenna.
Right. I can't change my routine, huh?
You start wearing different cologne. She starts wearing different cologne. All of a sudden, she start wearing, she normally wear, nice French cut boy short.
Right.
All of a sudden, she wearing thong underwear.
Oh,
she ain't wearing
shit.
no underwear. We like, hold on,
honey.
All of a sudden, she start working out. My grandfather would say, hey, boy, if a woman start working out all of a sudden, she getting the body ready for somebody else to see her naked. I'm just saying, Ocho, that's what he's saying.
Shit, boy.
That's all I'm saying.
Boy, let me call her right now. I don't like the way that sound.
She wants somebody else to see what her body look like with without them clothes.
Oh boy, that right there make me sick. That make me sick to my stomach.
No, Ocho. But the thing is that you've been with her long enough. And just that's why women, women can catch a guy because all of a sudden you start doing something different than what you've done from the day she met you. And she's gonna see patterns.
Right.
It's hard. That's why we are animals. We're instinctive and we'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
That's why elephants know where to go to the water.
Yeah, that too.
Humans. You try to break it, but you have a modus operandi.
Yeah.
You have a method in which you operate.
Yeah. And mine has never changed for years. For years. So you already know when I'm acting a fool, when my routine changes. I do the same things over and over and over. And if that pattern changes or it sways just a little bit, I'm up to no good. And she knows that. That's good. But really quick before you even finish, a lot of the people, a lot of the women, especially a lot of the fellas too, the context of the Sherryl Lee Ralph, and them doing what works for them. I need most of you, all of you that are watching and listening, stop trying to abide by the rules that they have. I'm not going to say brainwashed, that they have constructed for us to live by, because sometimes that might not work for you. It might not work for you. You find a partner, find your one, or find somebody you're willing to spend time with, even if it ain't for the long haul. Whoever you're spending your time with, do what works for you.
Right.
Do what works for you, because obviously the way they tell us it should be done, it ain't working. Because if you look at statistics, it ain't looking too good.
Well, consider the average marriage in the U.S. They said a study, I think it was 2022 or 2023, the average marriage is about 7 to 8 years. So they've already doubled that with 15.
Yeah.
So, and keep people out your business. Stop telling your girlfriends everything. Stop telling your family everything, and you'll be just fine.